All right, Mr. Shaheen, believe it or not, this is take number 4 of this thing. I have been interrupted by my mom 4 times with phone calls. I don't think she got the message. Anyways, so for AP Stats Quideo number 3, the question states: people with acrophobia, which is the fear of heights, sometimes enroll in therapy sessions to help them overcome this fear. Typically, 7 or 8 therapy sessions are needed before improvement is noticed. A study was conducted to determine whether the drug D-cycloserine, used in combination with fewer therapy sessions, would help people with acrophobia overcome this fear. Each of 27 people who participated in this study received a pill before each of 2 therapy sessions. 17 of the 27 people were randomly assigned to receive a D-cycloserine pill, and the remaining 10 people received a placebo. We went over placebo in class. It's kind of a pill that people take. It makes them think that just because they're taking the pill, it makes them think that they're getting cured, but really the pill doesn't do anything. It's all in the brain. It's kind of funny. Anyways, after the 2 therapy sessions, none of the 27 people received additional pills or therapy. 3 months after the administration of the pills in the 2 therapy sessions, each of the 27 people were evaluated to see if he or she had improved. So they just want to see if it made any differences. So question A of the Quideo says, was this study an experiment or an observational study? Provide an explanation to support your answer. Classic AP Stats, you always got to give that support. We all know that. I've learned it. So I said it is an experiment. This is because they imposed a treatment to all the subjects within the study. We can relate this back to the handy-dandy AP Stats textbook, which defines the differences and the definition of observational study and an experiment. The textbook states, an observational study observes individuals and measures variables of interest, but does not attempt to influence the responses. An experiment, on the other hand, deliberately imposes some treatment on individuals in order to observe their responses. So, it is an experiment because the treatment in the definition, but the treatment compares to the treatment in the study, which is the pill they give them, they impose it on them, they give it to them, it mixes it up. It's an experiment. And so we let's go to question B. When the data was analyzed, the D-cycloserine group shows statistically significantly more improvement than the placebo group did. Based on this result, would the researchers be justified in concluding that the D-cycloserine pill in 2 therapy sessions are as beneficial as 8 therapy sessions without the pill? Justify your answer. So we're justifying again, just like AP Stats always does. So I said no, because the experiment was done to find the difference between people given the pill and given the placebo. The test did not go over the differences between the people that did the 2 weeks of counseling with the pill and the 8 weeks without the pill. So I will reiterate, the study was done to find differences between the people given the pill and given the placebo. It was not the differences between people given the pill and people that took the counseling for 8 weeks and did not take a single pill. All right, we will take our talents to question C. A newspaper article that summarized the results of the study did not explain how it was determined which people received D-cycloserine and which received the placebo. Suppose the researchers allowed the therapist to choose which people received the D-cycloserine and which received the placebo, and no randomization was used. Explain why such a method of assignment might lead to an incorrect conclusion. Incorrect. So, I'm going to take you here, and I'm going to take you over there. So, I said, because if the researchers chose who were given the placebo and not, then there would be no randomization. Therefore, there is selection bias taking place. So the researchers could group together people with more serious cases of acrophobia, and this could hurt the strength of what the study is finding. So over here, we can take this back to here. There are three types of selection bias. Three types of sampling. There's a simple random sample, there's stratified random sample, and there's systematic random sample. These could all be used in any study, so those are just three kinds that they could use. Also, we're going to take you back here again. There are three types of bias. There's voluntary response, there is non-response, and there is undercoverage. So those are the three types of bias, and there's those three, and then this one uses selective bias because they select the people rather than it being random, so to give more strength to the case they're trying to make with their findings. All right, Mr. Shaheen, thank you for listening to my fourth take of Quideo number 3. Hope you have a good one. See ya.